वेलकम टू पॉल स्ट्राटा। जी हाँ, कल कल 25 दिसंबर था, क्रिसमस डे। और इस क्रिसमस डे पे ट्रम्प ने दिया है नाइजीरिया को एक क्रिसमस गिफ्ट। एक्चुअली ट्रम्प ने स्ट्राइक किया है अपने यूएस नेवल शिप से नाइजीरिया में आईएसआई के ठिकानों पर। और इस स्ट्राइक का क्लेम क्या है? ट्रम्प का कहना ये है कि वहाँ पे टेररिस्ट ग्रुप ने वाइट क्रिश्चियन माइनॉरिटीज़ को मारा है। नाइजीरियन गवर्नमेंट का कहना ये है कि इन ग्रुप्स ने ना कि सिर्फ वाइट क्रिश्चियन को बल्कि मुस्लिम्स, अफ्रीकन्स को भी मारा है। बट इन सब को समझने के लिए आपको कुछ महीने पीछे चलना होगा। एक्चुअली ट्रम्प का नाइजीरिया पर स्ट्राइक करना माइनॉरिटीज़ की जेनोसाइड नहीं, बल्कि ट्रम्प का अपना पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट है। आपको पता होगा कि पिछले काफ़ी महीनों से यूएस और अफ्रीकन कॉन्टिनेंट्स के देशों के साथ रिलेशंस ख़राब होते जा रहे हैं। कुछ महीने पहले अफ्रीकन लीडर्स को वाइट हाउस में बुलाकर उस सबके सामने उनकी बेइज्जती भी की थी। उसके बाद उन्होंने G20 समिट जो जोहान्सबर्ग साउथ अफ्रीका में हुआ उसका भी बॉयकॉट किया था।
I don't know. Look, these are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. Horrible death. Death. I don't know. To pick anyone, white South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all, I mean, I'll give these to you. So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this. White South African couples say that they were attacked violently.
President Trump, when will you go and see for yourself if it isn't?
Well, I could do that. Look, here's burial sites all over the place. These are all white farmers that are being buried. And he asks about a jet that was given. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, you are so bad. You're such a bad reporter. This is one after another. This family was wiped out. I'm just looking.
Can we get a report from President Trump?
What's your reaction to those videos, Mr.
President Trump.
Well, I think the videos are so. No. When you look at the videos, I mean, how does it get worse? And these are people that are officials, and they're saying that kill the white farmer and take their land. That's what. And I have other friends in South Africa. I have people that left. One in particular that says you can't go there. He said they want to take your land. They take your
यहाँ
land.
आप देख सकते हैं ट्रम्प की 28 नवंबर की ट्वीट। द यूनाइटेड स्टेट डिड नॉट अटेंड द G20 in South Africa because the South African government refuses to acknowledge or address the horrific human rights abuses endured by Africans and other descendants of Dutch, French and German settlers. To put it more bluntly, there are killing white people and randomly allow their farms to be taken from them. Perhaps worst of all, the soon to be out of business New York Times and the fake news media won't issue a word against this genocide. That's why all the liars and pretenders of the radical left media are going out of business. At the conclusion of the G20, South Africa refused to hand of the G20 presidency to a senior representative from our US Embassy who attended the closing ceremony. Therefore, at my direction, South Africa will not be receiving an invitation to the 2026 G20, which will be hosted in the great city of Miami, Florida next year. South Africa has demonstrated to the world they are not a country worthy of membership anywhere, and we are going to stop all payments and subsidies to them effective immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter. और इसके बाद अफ्रीका ने बिना यूएस की सहमति के G20 जॉइंट स्टेटमेंट भी निकाल दी थी। इससे ट्रम्प काफ़ी नाराज़ हुए थे और अब जो इंडिया के ऊपर ट्रम्प का टैरिफ प्लान जो फेल हुआ था उससे मागा को खुश करने के लिए, मागा वोटर्स को खुश करने के लिए ट्रम्प ने नाइजीरिया पे अटैक किया ताकि वाइट क्रिश्चियन सेंटिमेंट से ट्रम्प को सपोर्ट मिल सके। और इसके लिए बेस्ट दिन क्या था? क्रिसमस। और इसलिए उसने नाइजीरिया पे स्ट्राइक किया। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प की ट्वीट। Tonight, at my direction as Commander-in-Chief, the United States launched a powerful and deadly strike against ISI terrorist scum in northwest Nigeria, who have been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians at levels not seen for many years and even centuries. I have previously warned these terrorists that if they did not stop the slaughtering of Christians, there would be hell to pay. And tonight there was. The Department of War executed numerous perfect strikes as only the United States is capable of doing. Under my leadership, our country will not allow radical Islamic terrorists to propose. May God bless our military and Merry Christmas to all, including the dead terrorists, of which there will be many more if their slaughter of Christian countries. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. बट ये सब कहने का मेरा मतलब ये नहीं है कि मैं किसी भी टाइप के इनोसेंट लोगों की जो जेनोसाइड होती है उसको सपोर्ट करता हूँ। नहीं, कोई भी इनोसेंट पीपल जो मारा जाता है आई स्ट्रांगली कंडेम अगर उनका कोई जेनोसाइड करता है आई स्ट्रांगली कंडेम देम। बट इसमें ट्रम्प ने अपने इंटरेस्ट के लिए ये सब किया, इसलिए मैंने कहा।
But I remember a month ago that very government denied that there was even a problem in their country. So what changed?
Yes, the coordination with the Nigerian government is key because it's not like the United States is trying to start a war with Nigeria. But United States intelligence agencies identified that this is where the ISIS planners and this is where the ISIS attackers are congregating in Nigeria, a safe haven. And so they went and they took them out. In terms of past statements by the Nigerian president, part of that is obviously political, but it is a tough decision for a president of any country in the world to get a call from the United States, somebody at the Pentagon, who says, hey, you have a bunch of terrorists congregating somewhere in your country. We're going to come and kill them unless you tell us not to.
Yeah, and Peter, so I was looking just now at the United Nations social media accounts. I see nothing about this. Ambassador Mike Waltz has spoken out about it, but nothing from the United Nations. Where were other leaders, not just here at home, the previous administration under President Biden, worldwide, saying that, 18,000 burned Christian churches, 50,000 Christians persecuted in Nigeria since 2009? Where was the leadership before President Trump?
That's a great question, Griff, and it might speak to the struggle that the United Nations has had over the last couple of years at ending conflicts. And that's something that we hear President Trump and his team allude to when they talk about all of these world conflicts that Donald Trump has had a hand in ending since he came back into office. He's been back for less than a year. The United Nations didn't go anywhere. They've been around, and wars have started, wars have continued, and so that's a real problem that the UN has right now.
Yeah, let me share this really quickly, Peter. This is Ambassador Waltz. He said, "Merry Christmas to the Christians in Nigeria and around the world who know tonight that the President of the United States will fight for."
यहाँ हम देख सकते हैं हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स की आर्टिकल, नाइजीरिया bursts Trump's Christian lie in first reaction after US ISIS strike terror against any. चाहे वो कोई भी माइनॉरिटी, हिंदू हो, मुस्लिम हो, ज्यूस हो, क्रिश्चियन हो, सिख हो या अदर कोई भी हो, कोई भी इनोसेंट पीपल हो, अगर कोई मारा जाता है तो it should be strongly condemned. Should be condemned. बट इसमें ट्रंप ने अपने इंटरेस्ट के लिए ये सब किया। यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं रॉयटर्स का आर्टिकल, US says it struck Islamic State militants in northwest Nigeria. बट यहाँ आप नीचे जाएंगे तो देख सकते हैं Nigerian government has said armed groups target both Muslim and Christian, and US claims that Christians face persecution do not represent the complex security situation and ignore efforts to safeguard religious freedom.
One is misreporting it. That's because this is about one thing and one thing only. It is Nigeria's resources. It is not about Christian genocide. That didn't happen. It is not about ISIL. America has funded ISIL at times. America works with the people that fund ISIL, and America is interrupting the operations that actually undermine ISIL in Nigeria, the Nigerian government. Because let's be clear, bombing Nigeria, even if there are terrorists that the Nigerian government is fighting, is illegal, both under federal and international law. And this is not about protecting Christians, because even the Christians in Nigeria, by and large, do not support American intervention, which still kill Christians. I'm well beyond justifying why there is no justification for this, but what I want you to learn from this The very clear line that a justifying narrative spread for the past year by motherfuckers like Bill Maher, and then taken up by the right-wing mainstream of a Christian genocide in Nigeria, which was never happening, and no international human rights organization agrees with, directly led to people being killed by American bombs. It is important that we undermine these myths that are used very quickly by every single liberal and conservative mainstream institution to justify violating the sovereignty of another nation, killing its citizens, very clearly to steal its resources, something America and the West has done 4 times over.
So
in Nigeria as
Trump
they
is
fund
justifying his bombing. और अब बारी है कल के सवाल की। इंडिया सक्सेसफुल टेस्ट न्यूक्लियर कैपेबल K4 मिसाइल फ्रॉम विच सबमरीन? इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी INS हरिघाट। और आपका अगला सवाल है कौन से 2 आसियान देशों के बीच के बॉर्डर डिस्प्यूट की वजह से एक हिंदू गॉड का स्टैच्यू डिमोलिश कर दिया गया है? ऑप्शन ए थाईलैंड एंड कंबोडिया, ऑप्शन बी इंडिया एंड पाकिस्तान, ऑप्शन सी चाइना एंड नेपाल, ऑप्शन डी मलेशिया एंड इंडोनेशिया। जिसका आंसर मिलेगा आपको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। और ऐसे ही नई घटनाओं के बारे में जानकारी के लिए बने रहिए हमारे साथ।